The Christed Consciousness Meditation. We now invite you to begin the initial form of the Christed Consciousness Meditation. We invite you to find yourselves comfortable in either a seated or lying position. Allow the body to be comfortable and relaxed. Allow the breathing to slow, to regulate itself. Allow the breath to gently fill the lower belly part of the lungs, and then fill the mid-frame of the chest, around and behind the heart. Finally, filling the lungs right up to just below the shoulder blades, so that the whole of the torso feels like it is being filled with life-giving prana or chi, life-giving air. Once the lungs are filled, pause, not with the tongue blocking the throat, simply with the lungs wide open, because the chest muscles have caused the lungs to fully expand, to allow the maximum amount of air to enter the body in a slow and relaxed manner. When it is comfortable, simply allow the ribcage muscles to contract, so the spent air is gently released again, all the way down to the lower belly, where you can now feel the belly contracting in to finish expelling all the used air. Once again, pause at the end of the exhalation for a comfortable moment or three before repeating the process. Allow all of your attention to focus upon the feeling, visualizing the lungs filling, pausing and emptying, pausing, filling, pausing and emptying, pausing. And do this simple repetition for a number of minutes. Let your rhythm doing this deep, relaxed breathing become totally comfortable and relaxed. It is not critical how long you do it as measured by the clock. What we are asking you here and inviting you here is to allow all of your attention to be focused on this deeply personal, vital activity. As you are doing this process, as your mind is focusing upon observing the sensations in your body, your mind will find, over time and repetition, that there is a natural softening and releasing of all extraneous thoughts and emotions connected with anything other than what you are focused upon. The real key to this process is to bring your awareness to a single focal point, that you see yourself as that point, moving down into the body along with the in-breath and moving up again with the out-breath. We invite you, as that point of focused awareness, to move just beyond the spatial boundaries of the lungs during the pause moments, moving lower than the lungs on the out-breath, and moving above the lungs into the throat center on the in-breath pause. What we are simply inviting you to understand as you directly experience this exercise is to notice that you are bringing your soul conscious awareness into your biological form by the act of the inner breath. When you pause at the moment where the breath is all expelled, and yes, your biology is on an automatic survival program to want to bring more air in, yet when you hold gently, and you find poise in this as you pause, of not breathing, but being consciously as your awareness in your lower belly, you truly begin to be aware of yourself as that point of awareness. None of the outside extremities of the biology, of the emotions or the thoughts are not your true self. All of those are the ways that your point of awareness experiences the flow of life. So as you do this slow, gentle breathing, allow the focus of your attention, that which you truly are, a point of awareness of the one divine being who is the consciousness of everything, everywhere, all the time. Breathing in, pausing, breathing out, pausing, breathing in, pausing, breathing out, pausing. In the gentle rhythmic process of doing this, you can allow and you can inhabit with full conscious permission that you are that point of awareness travelling with the air into the lungs and out again. By doing this for an unspecified period of time, you become so focused upon being that point of awareness that you come to a stage where it is all happening without you having to determine it to happen. You will reach a level of awareness of your intimate personal self, where you are simply that point of awareness, which is fully focused on the sensation, the visualization, and the conceptualization of being that point of awareness, moving simply with the pattern of the in-breath and the out-breath. Once this focus is so fully relaxed within you that you can trust that the biology will continue to breathe in this slow and deeply conscious pattern. Thus you will attain the state where you feel your point of awareness rising up in the chest cavity with the breath by itself. And so you are free to simply visualize and therefore experience directly your point of awareness moving up to reside in the throat center for one whole cycle of the in and out breath, before moving on the next in-breath up to the center of the brain for the next breath cycle. And on the following cycle, your point of awareness can relocate to the point between the eyebrows, and on the next cycle to the crown of the head. Allow this process to happen gradually. You may feel inclined to spend several breath cycles in each of these focal centers. Eventually, you will feel ready to move your point of awareness to that point one hand span above the center of the crown. For this is the position of your causal chakra. Now that you have continued this process of visualization and activation, you have brought your point of awareness to that place of the causal chakra. All the while, the breath is still happening automatically. You no longer have to move down with it. You can hold your attention upon the causal chakra. This is the portal where the Christed consciousness comes into your etheric, energetic, biological, emotional, and mental form. Bring your energy and your focus to hold in the causal chakra. See, sense, and feel the diamond white crystalline Christed light sparkling on that point that expands into a sphere in that position above the crown of your head. By doing this, you are calling in and you are activating your own experience of the diamond white, crystalline, Christed light consciousness. See the sparkles, feel the vibration of the energies as you bathe in this diamond white, crystalline, Christed light. See it, sense it, feel it expanding and pulsing. You can see it coming down from the heavens high above, filling that place within you. And as it fills it, so it radiates like a beautiful blossoming shower, cascading down around your physical form, all the way down through the center of you, through the whole of your spinal column, all the way down through the base and down into the earth below. In this way, you have now become fully filled with and surrounded by the diamond white, crystalline, Christed light. This is the divine blessing that activates and purifies, that aligns you to your own divine purpose absolutely. By doing this practice as one of your meditations on a regular, preferably daily basis, you shall over time activate every particle, every cell of your biological body. You shall rinse and purify and clear every trauma stored in your emotional body, in your subconscious mind. You shall completely align your mental capacities to be able to hear and know, think and imagine, to create from the diamond white, crystalline, Christed energy point within you. Over time, and with consistent practice, this shall become the center of every single cell of your biology. This shall become the center of every energetic particle, of each and every thought that you find rising up within you. This shall become the center of every particle of emotional sensation that arises anywhere in the body, but most specifically in the belly and in the heart. Because the diamond white, crystalline, Christed light frequency is perfectly in harmony with the high heart consciousness. Pure divine love, which comes in through the causal chakra as that Christed light, can then be radiated out through the heart most profoundly, most powerfully, and most perfectly, to thus assist the raising of the vibration of all those sisters and brothers around you, to raise the vibration of all those beautiful plants that you are nurturing to feed your body, and to feed your emotions, and to feed your soul activation in your biology, in your conscious self, as your way of honouring Mother Earth, on whom you exist. This is the most powerful way to create the carrier wave in alignment with the divine frequency for all of the urges, all of the ways, all of the methods, all of the enthusiasm of your conscious creatives community. Because this Christed frequency is in everyone all of the time. Your point of awareness, that which you identify as being your personality and your body, and all of those external appearances, whether they are emotional, mental, or physical, whether they are felt or visual, whether they are heard, all of it, everything, always comes ultimately from the one divine Creator, who is, in truth, the only conscious being experiencing everything. This actually is God consciousness being quickened in you, through you, and around you, as the diamond white, crystalline, Christed light.